Sometimes you need a new start. Hey everybody, it's Fosman, and as you can tell, new skin, new world. After looking at the seed of the other one, I just kind of decided it was utter garbage and decided let's just start again. I have looked at the seed of this one, and it does look like it seems like it's going to have everything around it that I want. Here's a quick look at our starting point. Now, the good news is that pretty much everything that I'm going to want is going to be relatively nearby. The fact that lava pool here, that's great. So I can get some obsidian later, and yeah, we have a village. So that's going to make things super easy, or at least I kind of hope so. That means I can set up an iron farm relatively quickly. Of course, that's going to require a certain amount of iron. I do want to apologize about any of the lag on this. This is me attempting this on my other computer. It does have less memory, but faster processor, and I figured I'd give it a go, and all else fails, I will transfer the world across and try it back on my other computer. So we have a decent village. This is a good start. The question is going to be, finding a place to sleep, which is not the worst thing in the world. Plus, seeing what villagers we've got, and then seeing how quickly we can potentially get them away to make a iron farm. Now there are a couple caves that are out here. Decent number of villagers. I think I've only seen one idiot that was out here. Now that I think about it, I think that's the correct term. I don't remember what they're actually called. Are they called morons? Are they called idiots or something? They're people that can't actually have jobs. So they're good for nothing else but being put into an iron farm. Of course, it's also going to require me to find a name tag, which is going to be kind of a bit of a pain. But once we find one of those, we can build a whole iron farm if we have enough iron. Let's start by getting some basic tools and just kind of go from there. So this is the first cave in the area that I have found. Did want to go in at least slightly prepared, if not completely. Caveat being, always helps to have a sword going in, even if it's only a stone sword. But still, that's better than nothing. Definitely got enough torches going into here. Did not bring any food, which is not necessarily the smartest plan in the world. But figured, go ahead, take a quick glance in, look around. Now, for anybody, die, zombie, die, go away. All right, dead zombie. For anybody who is not used to my method of diving into these kind of caves, I usually will end up putting torches on the right as I venture into areas, so that I know which way to come back out. It's easier than mapping. Sometimes I'll put in signs. Most of the times, when I'm down here, at the very least, I will grab coal because coal is always useful and it's just XP. At the beginning here, I'm going to be skipping over all the copper because, frankly, it's not going to be helping me out. It's nice for aesthetic reasons, but it's about as good as grabbing andesite, though I suppose because it does generate XP, it's slightly better than andesite, but not by much. It looks pretty, but getting all the coal and then going back to explore more. Another thing, if people wonder why do I kind of spam torches out here, I'll be frank, I could probably just turn up the brightness and be better off. But this is just how dark it looks for me, and It's just not that easy to see. So just sometimes I'll drop a torch just so I can see better. It's plain and simple. But get all the coal, coal, more coal. It's pretty good. I imagine if this were iron, right? If this were iron, I would be set right now. Admittedly, like I should probably consider making armor out of my first iron, but that depends on how big this cave is once I get around to exploring it. That little branch wasn't too bad. Iron. Just one. Oh well, still one. Alright, back to looking around. Nothing there. Nothing here. Okay, so it loops around, that's fine. I should probably come up here at some point. Let's see what we got up here. We have a dead end. Okay, at least it's been looked at. No iron there. Continuing downward. Small cave. I've seen some of these huge, ginormous caves. This one's not too bad. Grab that coal. Decent sized vein. The thing about coal early on is does allow for a couple of quick things. Once I get around to building them up top, aside from the fact that it's just good furnace fuel, it does also set up for campfires without having to waste logs. So yeah. All right, more spelunking. That is a lot of gravel. Let's do this quick method. Torch. 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 And pick back up. We still have a decent amount of gravel. Maybe we'll get some flint out of this. Oh, there's some flint. I remember seeing chickens up at the top, so that's a thing. I do not recall seeing an enchanter up at top, but not saying we can't make one. There's a librarian that makes books. I think it's a librarian. Yeah, we'll get around to making books at some point. I know there are cows out in that area somewhere. But, yeah, grab the coal. Okay, back to exploring. Let's go check this upper area. Oh, that's actually the way out, or a way out. That is the original way out. Alright. So, head back to the village, find a bed, still one for the night. And, yeah. I don't know why I didn't just steal that one. I know there's none there. Nope. Yeah, let's just take one in here. You don't need it. I need it. Alright, so let's go back. Now, there's one thing people will probably know about me or learn about me fairly quickly. It's that I squirrel a lot. And by squirrel, I mean I will just kind of lose focus as to what I was doing and decide, you know what, I'm going to go this way. Ooh, potatoes. What I should do with those is plant them. What I will probably end up doing is cooking them because I do not have any iron to make buckets to start a farm, and I probably could start one at the very end, but at the very least, I'm going to place this here and say, hey, this is the house I'm going to sleep in. Of course, my luck, a villager will still end up in here, and it's like, here, get out of my bed, go. Regardless, what I should also consider doing is start to build my own place, which is what I'm going to start doing now. I'm going to basically start picking up some resources. What I think I'm going to end up doing is oak logs for the outer portion. Ooh, that's a creeper. Die. So take care about him exploding. Not really, kind of, sort of. Ooh, there we go. Alright. So as I was saying, oak logs for the braces, probably do either spruce, if I've got it, I don't remember. Probably just do birch. Yeah, birch will work. It'll be a big enough contrast as compared to some of these other houses. It'll look like it still kind of fits in because it has the oak logs on the sides, but it's still going to be different enough. It's also going to be quite a bit larger than most of these little homes, except for like maybe that one there. Let's get that oak logs also. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to gather some resources up and start the build. Now, while this wasn't part of the build, this just kind of happened, and I had to say something because for a minute here, I thought this was actually going to work. This would have been hysterical, but unfortunately, it did not. But it was an almost, because he just would not move off the fire, and just kind of that look at him, it's like, I can't believe you did this to me. I mean, this is what's going to happen to all your buddies, but it's not going to be, fire like that. It's going to be lava at your head. So, yeah. This would have been hysterical. It would have been great. Could have got free iron bar and a flower, I guess. But no, he hopped off at the last minute. So it did end up going back exploring. Did manage to actually find some iron ore. Um, Ultimately, didn't find a whole ton. I think by the time that there's four more. I think probably by the time that this is done, I'm hoping to have like a set of iron armor, though. Uh, Probably need to think this through. Like, I think it's like iron armor would be good, but um, I don't know. Like I was super indecisive, and yeah, like I think I just grab these just to get the recipe from them. But dark area, yeah. Keep digging through. Dead? Nope, not quite. Still no. Thought I saw something back there, but maybe I didn't. Not sure. A lot of times when I see like this, where it's just like that one uneven level, I like to kind of try to break it free. Okay. Now it looks like done it. Alright, back the other way. Okay, what did I spot? Okay, so it was copper. Alright, back up we go. Alright, I guess we go up this time. See if we can find anything over here. More coal. Always get the coal. Always get the coal. Because it's XP. I'm already level 10. I don't have an XP farm yet, so level 10 isn't too bad this early. Get last the coal. Come on, let's go up. Ah! Oof. Let's try that again. Again, clear this path so it's easier to get through on the way in and out. That's no bueno. Freaking skeleton. At least I got him in a good spot. There we go. Dead. Guess the zombie wants to die too. Major downside of being down here is I do not have armor. Ah, another skeleton. This time he did not go where I needed him to. Alright, that was way too close. Yeah, let's eat some food. Get some hearts back. Die. Okay. Die. Oop. Die. Die. Die, 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 die. Ah! That was too close. And all I got are baked potatoes. That's no bueno. Come on, give me a few more hearts. Alright. So, yeah. Decided at that point it was probably in my best interest to, just get out of the cave system. Decided it's about time that I actually start building my starter house. That's a lot of starting. So after kind of clearing the area and getting an idea of roughly where I wanted to put this, started doing some base setup plus materials gathering. So it's time for another time lapse. Ooh, doggo. Come here, doggo. Be my friend? Be my friend. My friend doggo. Yay. Back to building. So I was going to continue, but we just lost power. So I'm going to cut this off here, and we will continue tomorrow. YouTube vid up about that time. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Peace.